Good evening. It is currently 10 after 9 on March 26, 2017, and I'm here to talk to you about single-payer healthcare and the benefits of it for our country. Single-payer healthcare is a very good system used by all of the other industrialized nations in the world. So there's billions of people that are covered under single-payer healthcare and are healthy, or if they're not healthy, they're still covered and don't have to spend that much money out of pocket when they have to go to the doctor or whatever their health needs may require them to do. Now, single-payer healthcare system, some people say it wouldn't work too well in the United States of America, but that's just the Congress and corruption and big pharma companies and health and insurance companies just buying out all those people. Now, what a single-payer healthcare system can do is say there's 15 people in this room. Now, let's say 12 of those people are on private insurance companies. 3 of those people are on the Affordable Care Act, which is a good step to getting to where we need to be for everybody to be covered. Now, the people on there are all sick, so the premiums are going to go up because the insurance company has to spend more money on them now as opposed to the private companies, which are charging you a lot more than what it would do if everybody was on there. So let's say these 12 people over here in the private companies moved over to the Affordable Care Act. Then premiums would go down because there's more healthy people not going to the doctor as much and not having to pay as much money from the insurance company. Now, some advantages of the single-payer health care system are it's equal for everybody. So everybody gets the same, everybody doesn't get the same amount of care, but they get to choose their own doctors, nurses, all of that stuff, but it's all covered. They all have insurance. Everybody has insurance because healthcare should be a right, and it is a right to every human being in our country. Because there's some people, let's say a very, very low class person, their kid breaks their arm. That's thousands of dollars out of pocket that they would have to pay if they couldn't afford healthcare from a private insurance company and the semi-failed system of Affordable Care Act. Now, that person would be covered under the single-payer system with healthcare. Now, we can say there's been billions of dollars wasted on wars, military bases that aren't needed, and just a bunch of stuff that is not needed. And we can save billions of dollars. We can use those dollars to pay for a single-payer system for our people. What's more important, interventing in another country or helping out our people? Now, helping out our people, there's people like drug addicts and those kind of people. You gotta have a nice balance and equity, I guess you could say, of how these people are going to be cared for and what they're going to do. Now, you may question, well, doctors and nurses, they're not going to be paid the same amount if it's a single-payer system. Well, that's not true. You need to do your research if you think that, because with the single-payer system, doctors and nurses and dentists and all those people will still be covered under, I'm going to rephrase that, they will still be paid privately by their works, their offices, their hospitals, whatever you want to call it. The single-payer system is great for our country because with a healthier country, we can prosper a lot more as a nation. When we prosper a lot more as a nation, we can get back to the hardworking Americans that we all are. Because all of the things that are going wrong in our country and the so-called Trump care that's supposed to be better than the Affordable Care Act, but if you really look at it, it's just we used to wipe out the Affordable Care Act because some people believe that health care isn't a right and we shouldn't keep our people healthy. But when we keep our people healthy, we're just a much, much better country, and we can join the rest of the industrialized world and not pay for everybody's health care, but have everybody on a health care plan. And there's many people that do believe in a single-payer system, and there's people that don't. And those people that don't, I don't agree with them personally. But you guys can have your own opinion, because that's what's great about our country. But I'm here to convince you that a single-payer system is needed in our country because it is the 21st century. It's 2017 to be exact. And we need to be covering all of our people under a health insurance program to make our nation better, stronger, and make us the greatest country in the world, which we already are. We just need to extend that into even more things. Thank you. I hope I changed your mind.